Hey everybody, it's Michelle. Today I kind of wanted to tell y'all a little bit about what happened in the hurricane. It was supposed to hit Florida so hard, but mainly just the coast and areas like that. And we're more in the central part of Florida. But me and Lacey and Brennan went and kind of got some stuff the other day, the last day I did a video. I think it was Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, because that was the day the hurricane hit. So earlier that morning, we went out and we got candles and stuff like that, and everything was gone. I mean, there were no flashlights, no batteries, no nothing. And when we went to the store, we went to Walmart first, and then we went to Dollar General. But when we went there, everything was packed. You hear me? Packed. We couldn't hardly even move in the store, but we got some stuff. We got a few things, and the only candles that were left, well, first of all, there weren't no candles left at Walmart. We had to go to Dollar General, and it was packed there, but we finally found some candles, but the only candles that we really found were like Halloween scented candles. And come to realize we didn't even need them. We thought that the power was going to go out and it was going to get really bad. And everybody in Dollar General that we heard talking was like, oh yes, it's even worse. And this was a Hurricane 4. And it was really bad in a lot of areas. Now my parents and my oldest daughter Katie, hey Katie, they literally just moved from New Bern, North Carolina to Fayetteville, North Carolina, because my daddy's a preacher and he's preaching at a church out there. But by the time it left here and got to Fayetteville, oh, y'all should look at the Weather Channel or online and see just how hard it hit Fayetteville. It just destroyed so many areas, and from what I understand and gather and found out today, it's like so flooded. Everywhere is flooded like really bad. And my parents literally just moved into their house out there like 3 weeks ago, if that. I think it's been about 3 weeks ago. But they live in an area that's like more of a high rise, like a hill or something like that. I hadn't even seen their house yet. But they did not get flooded over in their house, but like a few blocks away from them it's flooded like really bad. And it's so ironic because they say that that area has not seen a flood in like 22 years. They say there's this man that lives out there that stated, well, I've been here for like 22 years and ain't seen flooding, but it's so bad. There's like, you know how like it'll flood to the midway of somebody's house and you see them like on top of the roof on the news or weather and stuff? Well, it was showing a lot of it today, talking about, it was like almost 600 people that needed to be rescued from the helicopter and in the cage thingy, you know what I mean, where they lift you up into the helicopter. And then there's like about five people. There's like about 5 people that are missing in the floods, which could be drowned or I don't know. But it's like really bad out there, and I feel really bad for everybody. And my parents lost power last night, and I felt bad for them. I'm the type of person that worries overly much. I worry really bad about my kids, my parents, and my family, but their power came back on last night. They texted me and said their power was back on, and they canceled their church today. It's really sad. I was looking at the weather this morning, and they were talking about, they were showing places that were flooded really bad. There's this little old white church, really cute church, and it's flooded. If you open the doors, it would just flood right on in the church. But that's sad, a lot of people live in their home their whole life, and all their life they go to one church, and then to look at it in their homes and see it destroyed, that's really sad. But I just kind of wanted to tell y'all about, what kind of happened with the video, with the hurricane. Because I brought it up the other day, so I kind of wanted to tell you a little bit about how it took place. But yeah, it was supposed to be really bad and massive here, and we really didn't get much of anything. The highest winds we got was maybe about 30 to 40 mile an hour. So what they said it was supposed to be like here, it really wasn't. You can look out our window or our doors right now, and it doesn't look like we ever even had a hurricane. But thankfully, by the grace of God, we didn't get any massive, horrific winds or rain. Not even hardly any rain, but parts of Florida, they are without homes, they're without shelter, they're without food, water. Their homes are destroyed and they've lost everything, which is so sad. And I myself have never been in a situation like that. And I could only just imagine how that would be and what that would be like. But yeah, I ask you all if you would please think about those and maybe say a little prayer for those who were, really damaged by the hurricane. And once again, parts of North Carolina, especially Fayetteville and in South Carolina, they were devastated by this hurricane. But yeah, it got to a hurricane level 4, but now it's kind of just dissipated and dissolved out, I guess. But yeah, it ended up getting down to a category 1 and then just kind of dissipated today or yesterday. But I just kind of wanted to tell y'all about what happened with the hurricane and what happened here, because I kind of talked it up last week when I thought it was supposed to be bad, but we're okay and my family's okay, and I hope that everybody out there is okay. And in just a minute, I'm going to do a video called More Creepy Things Kids Say, like a part 2, I guess, because a couple months ago I did one called Creepy Things Kids Say, and I found some more. I thought they were pretty good. And this month, like I said, I want to do some creepy stuff. And in that video, which is right after this one, I will tell you a little bit about the stuff I want to do this month if I haven't mentioned it 50 times already. But anyway, I'll see you then.